my friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing some current home updates and kind of what's next, what's on the horizon, as we seem to always be working on something here at the house. Today the house is getting painted. We have been planning this for months, and as I'm doing this voiceover, the paint is done. So make sure you guys stick around until the very end, because I will take you through each step and show you the progress, and you guys will have to let me know what you think of the end result down below in the comments. We absolutely love it. We are thrilled, but I'm excited to see what you guys think of the before and after, as didn't realize exactly how bad the house was until we put the fresh paint on. But I had some requests to bring you guys over to the ranch. These are what my mornings typically look like. I get the kids up and going. I get Rylan out the door for school, Colton on homeschool. Then I shoot over here to the ranch to do all my ranch chores. If you guys are new here, this is my horse Tex. He lives about 5 minutes up the road from me at a private ranch, and it is self-care. They feed, but I come over and do all the cleaning and chores and pretty much like everyday stuff. So I'm over here doing this. I want to take you guys with me. So before I get ready for the day, this is typically what I do. And then I get home, get ready, and then I can usually work or run errands or tackle whatever needs to be tackled. So we cleaned his stall, gave him his supplements. I ended up changing out his water. He does have an automatic water that I clean about once a week. Get them all fly sprayed. It is fly season here. If you guys are wondering and unfamiliar with horses, yes, he can see with that mask on. It's called a fly mask. Think of it as like wearing sunglasses. You can't see the person's eyes, but they can see out. So kind of the same thing. Gives him some relief from the flies crawling in his eyes. And then these boots keep him from the flies crawling up his legs and stomping and creating any discomfort. So getting him all settled for the day, I do turn him out every single day and then put him back into his pen once it's clean, and then get him all buttoned up and comfortable for the day. I did also lay down some fresh shavings for him, which you guys will see him enjoy right here. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today is an extra exciting day because, drum roll please, the painter is coming to start power washing the house, which is step one to getting a fresh coat of paint on this house. And I'm going to take you guys with me. I'm going to grab some before footage. I will show you guys the final colors that we ended up going with, and then he's going to come back tomorrow and actually start painting the house, and it'll take about like 2 or 3 days. So excited. So by the end of this video, the house should be done and freshly painted, and I could not be more excited. So I picked up the camera this morning and kind of took you guys through. I took you over to the ranch. I had a lot of requests to do that, so I went ahead and just threw in a little bit of footage. And then I came home and I threw myself together for the day and kind of cleaned up. And then I've been doing some things around the house. I actually stripped my bed, so all of my bedding is in the washer. And then I started organizing. I had 2 baskets of laundry here in my room, so I went through those and I put some of it away, but I still have to hang what's left there on the bed. Also trash days, we got the trash cans taken out, emptied like the kitchen trash can and the recycling, did some dishes. So all that's been kind of going on behind the scenes. I think it was my last video, I kind of told you guys verbally kind of what my mornings look like going to the ranch and getting kids out the door, and basically leading you guys up to when I pick up the camera and do this. So I'm gonna kind of slide in some sneak peeks on this one, which you guys would have already seen by now, but also had to throw in a little something for myself. I have not been shopping in quite a while, and I decided to pop in Ross just to see what they had, because it's been a really long time since I've been in there. And one of my sweet friends in here, Tori Flores, she is like such an amazing decorator. She always finds the most amazing things at Ross, so I thought, why not go ahead and give it a go and pop in there and see what we can find. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick little haul and show you guys what I found. Am I in focus? All right, so Ross haul. If you guys don't want to see this, I will go ahead and put a timestamp here at the bottom of the screen, but I got a good amount of stuff without being too much, so it won't take too much time, I promise. So I'm just gonna kind of like grab, and in no particular order. I was not looking for this, but I thought, oh my gosh, this is the softest thing. It's actually a rug, but I got it for Ruger. So Ruger is older, he's 12 years old. He is our family pet. He's our dog, for those of you that may be stopping by for the first time. He is absolutely spoiled rotten. And ever since getting the leather couches, we've been letting him up on the couch a lot more. He's older, so we need to kick up the spoiledness around the house a notch. So I thought this would be really pretty to actually put on the sofa to kind of protect it a little bit. And this is so incredibly soft. Look at this. So I figured this would be so great to just throw on there. It was $19.99. It is 100% polyester and faux suede. So here is the back, and it is actually a decent size. So I could even like lay this down on the floor for him, put it on the couch. I can put it in the car when we go places so he's not making a mess and getting hair everywhere. So I figured there's a lot of different ways that we can use this for him. And the color, I absolutely loved this beautiful kind of brown and white. Such a good find. Okay, I'm aging myself here with this find, but who remembers Curve cologne? This, and if you haven't smelt it before, you need to smell this cologne. It smells so incredibly good. I saw this and had to bring it home for my husband. He used to wear this back in the day. I mean, what guy didn't, right? So good. So if you want a good throwback cologne, run to Ross. This was $19.99. It says comparable value $30, but I feel like they're always very, very conservative on their prices anyways. So grabbed some cologne for my husband. I just showed you the cologne that I got for my husband. I'll go ahead and share with you the other things that I picked up for him. He's been golfing a ton lately, and actually went to the driving range with him last week, and we had so much fun. So I picked him up a new polo. This is like nice and thin, it's cool to the touch, it's that athletic material, and it gets really warm where we live, so I thought this would be perfect. And I just paid $14.99 for it, so I figured I would grab this to just add to shirts that he can wear to the golf course. You know, everything is dress coded, so I grabbed that for him, and I thought it was a really, really good price. So I thought, why not go ahead and pick him up a new polo, because it was such a good deal. These next items I am very, very excited about. I think they're a really good little find. This may be something that you could thrift, but I feel like I never have the luck thrifting stuff like this. So Ross is the next best thing. I got these stacking boxes. It has like that fluted glass on it. This is probably for like jewelry or something, but I feel like you could use these for so many different things. It's mirrored on the bottom, and then the fluted glass, and of course it has the chain to keep it from like falling completely open, and then the gold rim on it. I think it's just absolutely beautiful, so high-end and expensive looking, and this was just $9.99, but it gets better. They had a smaller size to stack on top, so I could use these in my bedroom, in my bathroom, here in my arches, here in the family room, on the coffee table. Like, I could use these so many areas of my home, and just this really simple touch of gold. And then obviously the fluted glass is very trendy right now, and this smaller size was just $7.99. So for maybe 20 bucks or less, I got these stacking boxes, which I still think is a really, really good deal. I had to grab my Rugers right here, so we're just, okay, take a nap. Thought he was gonna start licking himself. So I decided to pick up a little something for myself. And it is this pretty dress right here. I feel like this is so boutique looking, like something you would find in an online boutique. And it was $14.99. Let me see if there's, the brand is Trixie. So I paid $14.99. It said comparable at $24.99, but like the fabric is nice and thick, quality. And it's short without being too short. And then these really feminine tie straps on it. And then it just zippers in the back. But I just thought this was so sweet. Like, you could easily throw this on with just like a pair of casual sandals and just throw it on for even like running errands or something. Or you could dress this up. You could wear this to a wedding, a bridal shower, a baby shower, to church. Like, there's so many things you could do with this dress. So I thought it'd be a really good staple. And for the price, I really couldn't beat it. The only thing I'm a little worried about is it is marked as a large. I'm usually a small, possibly a medium, depending on what it is. But this looked like it ran small, so I still need to try it on. This just doesn't look like a large to me. So I think just the brand runs small. Worst case scenario, I know that I could always return it, but you know how it is at these stores, if you don't grab it, it's gone. So I figured I would at least grab it, bring it home, try it on, and if it didn't work, then I'll just bring it back. Got the boys a couple of shirts. I thought this was so cute. Again, with like summer coming up, I know there's gonna be events and things that we need to go to. Just having like a nice button-down shirt for the boys on hand has come in so handy a couple of times now. So this was just $9.99. It is a name brand. It is Volcom, and I got this for Rylan. I loved the colors. I loved the design on it. And again, you can keep this really casual, or you can dress it up. You can wear it with a pair of Vans, sneakers, dress shoes, flip-flops, whatever. So I grabbed this for him. And then they didn't have the same one for Colton, but I thought this gave like very similar vibes. It's like this really pretty taupey color with still like the palm design on it. And this one is by Craft and Flow Voyage. And I just paid $6.99 for this one. And this material almost seems like it's like hybrid. I also looked at regular t-shirts for them. Didn't really find anything for Colton, but I did leave with this tee for Rylan. Got this O'Neill shirt, and this was just $6.99. It says comparable at $12, but I buy these name brands, so I know for a fact that these are usually at least $19.99. We're almost to the end. Look how stinking cute. I told you, his hearing is not very good, so all the bags and all the moving around, he probably doesn't even know what's going on right now. We have a pool in our backyard. The boys have already been swimming this year. Colton, I think I've gotten him 1 or 2 new pairs of swim trunks. Rylan, I've gotten him like 3 pairs, I think. And so anytime I find a really good deal on swim trunks, I try and pick them up a pair. This brand is Laguna Swim, and I grabbed these for Colton, and these were just $8.99. I thought they were so cute. They have like a little pocket on the back. I loved the colors, just like really nice summery teals, blues, greens. And then I grabbed this pair for Rylan. Like, how trendy and cute is that? Orange is more of like Colton's favorite color, but they didn't have these in his size. So I went ahead and just picked them up for Rylan, but I loved like the checkered and the happy face. I thought, again, like it was so on trend. These have UPV 50 sun protection too, so that's kind of cool. And these were just $8.99, so great deal. I got one more thing. I'm trying to, oh, here it is. This got buried, so I forgot that I got it. But who can go to these stores and come home without a candle? Oh, this one smells so good. The color is so pretty. Let's see, there it is. It's like this really like pretty light blue color, Coastal Breeze and Cypress. Oh, it smells so good, you guys. And then I loved like the detail on the jar. And then it had this wood lid on it. It says it's limited edition. I don't see a brand on it, so I'm sorry I can't share that with you. But this was $11.99, and I thought for the size of the candle that was actually not bad. So I went ahead and grabbed this, and I feel like I can move this all around the house. And it just looks really, really pretty with my decor. I could sit and smell this all day. I think I put Ruger to sleep. I'm sorry if I'm boring you guys. But that's it for my Ross haul. I couldn't end this video without showing it to you guys, so I wanted to squeeze that in there. I got a few more things to do around the house, and then I'm gonna go get Rylan. So I will be popping in footage of the house being painted kind of throughout this video sporadically, so as they're doing things. So there's more time of the day, so let's just keep going doing things around the house. think. Originally I wanted to like paint this wall, but I feel like I'm glad that I didn't. I feel like accent walls that I was going to do is definitely like not a thing anymore. And not even the fact that it's not a thing anymore. I just don't think it's even for me anymore. So I was thinking about actually doing a peel and stick wallpaper here like I did in the bathroom, obviously a different pattern. See if I can put something here on the screen, kind of like what I'm thinking. But this is a pretty big wall, so it would be a big job. So I'm thinking about starting here over all the way to the end of this wall. Or I could easily just do it here and end it here. So let me know what you guys think. I feel like peel and stick is just so easy to have and enjoy for a while. You could always just like take it down after, but this is a big wall. This camera definitely doesn't do it justice. And I feel like wallpaper might be a really good way to make a statement on this wall, because obviously we have all that going on in there. I feel like it would be really pretty right here to just do like a really beautiful pattern. Oh look, he's back. But I wanted to share that with you guys because I'm just kind of mulling that over. Nothing is set in stone, but I wanted to get your opinion. Like, do you start the wallpaper there and then end it here, or do you take it all the way down? Now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like you may end it here, right? I think. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. This was day one. So step one before getting the house painted was the painters come over and rinse everything down, hit everything with water, knock down any spider webs, just get rid of any like dust or anything that's built up on the paint. So they came over this day and washed the whole house. They were there for a few hours and prepped the house, and then they left and picked up all the paint that we needed and then came back and dropped it off. So that way when they came back for day two, the house was prepped, they had all the paint, they had everything that they needed, and then they could go ahead and start like masking and taping everything off and covering things. And then they were able to go ahead and start spraying the house. But as you can see, as they went in with the power washer, it really made the house look even worse. Faded the paint a little bit, chipped the paint. It honestly just really showed a lot of wear and age. The house is 10 years old, and it just confirmed like we're doing the right thing and spending the money and just getting the house painted. So could not be more pleased and just affirmed in my decision to go ahead and do this, even though we have so many other projects that we want to do. If you guys want any firm paint colors, this is what my painter picked up, the paint that we used. All three of the colors that I used are Sherwin-Williams. So here is the next day, and they started to paint the main house color, which is Shoji White, again by Sherwin-Williams. And the pop outs and trim that you see here on the house is Intellectual Gray, again by Sherwin-Williams. And these columns used to be white, and they're now that beautiful taupey. It's called Intellectual Gray, but it's definitely more of a taupe. I absolutely love it. So that was what they were able to accomplish on day one. I did have to stop at Lowe's for something else, and I found this really neat address sign, and there's multiple ways that you can use it. It was $60, and I'm thinking I want to add this to the house. So I'll have to figure out exactly where I want to put this. It comes with all the numbers, so of course you can customize it with your address. So stay tuned to see where that lands. But here we are on day 3, and that is where the house really came to life. So you saw the main portion of the house get painted, you saw the pop outs in trim, and then now day 3 was where all the shutters and the front door got painted. And that color is Garden Gate by Sherwin-Williams. It's a beautiful, super deep olive tone with kind of gray and brown undertones to it, and I absolutely love how it came out. It's very like moody but bright and fresh, and just gave the house some depth. So we could not be more pleased. Now that the house is done being painted,
move on to the next stage of putting everything back where it belongs, because everything is just like shoved up under here. So that way everything is pulled away from the house. They can get to everything in paint. But look how much better this looks. Night and day.
The back of the house definitely got hit with the sun worse, so I would say it looked a lot more rough than the front. So this after is just so satisfying. You guys will have to let me know what you guys think of the change. I know it's not super drastic, but it's definitely going to take some getting used to. And again, we are just so happy, and then it's going to be on to the next project. So make sure you guys stay tuned and make sure you like and subscribe before you guys leave today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one. Bye, friends.